Right, welcome back. It's time for today's discussions live here on 2 television. Midin the owo hene entry buisiako. Sanso and amino kasabija fono ababidu yo Odame Abraham Kosia Pia na yo Shadrach Fojo and so Ewofia business executive for Honorable Ken Ekuno Omo Enimpenifua chairman and secretary and Ewaha anti and anopay Irabidin command doors we issue a Honorable Ken over last week Kokasa war Central University in some of the Tutuja Ibidisa and common be and of a concerned lawyers and so the Krataba say Openiba call and some Chuni within Juma or a news file. Nancy be Okafa Honorable Ken on in Chay into Ibidisa and common Galam said the answer Kakra wa the Beshe na a judgment and so by and one buffoon in him from $18 million now could $500 a buffoon our boss and he probably a church will be intimate and birthday wishes be we but let me use this opportunity now. Me Penny Mr. Income and then I would Sinupe host of Sinupe today is his birthday. Menena ya Juma wo aguna swed over the years. Na yene started kind news our Brempon FM and then wasabe kabusha kwe hu ewo net 2 TV the host of Sinupe Kofi sabe ne friend ohena na Kofi Income. Yeah, I do not buy Joseph and Mr. Income. I do not so the Abba party. Kofi Wadaroma, also a Kofi, and also Friday. It's May for for May. It's a May bonds. We are legends. So in a kabumti. In common way, a minute and penny for you. Yeah, Baby D. Yeah, quite in birthday wishes. Abedina. Yeah, bosso. So I'm watching.
Yeah.
Boko there.
You are the bonanza.
Boko. Is your tone pattern?
A topa ye.
Is a pie. Then say, only pie. Hey,
toy and Casan.
Don't you can't die.
You do no bear
and not 3 p.m.
No, I think it's around you didn't bear 1 cry.
More than one.
Yeah, up to now. Said,
Mitiani,
I saw there.
Cancel first.
That light not tell you.
Oh, wow, very sad. The Beshe, now, Mr. Fojo Boko there.
Minu Hanyadum.
So we can no cause
we can, I think Saturday Grammy a day. The enemy of Fedama. I Saturday Namishi fee, but. And the sooner the Bono area.
Oh, is more areas you should toy.
I'm sorry, and the payment neighbor your war. I say, meaning, a born old form. I said, not move for me.
That would remember toiletries.
Any part. Newly gone away, bad at Dentana,
very bad. You should not talk
very bad.
You should not talk.
A month of fear is your rural most stores are is not fun, very bad. Nina and Penifona, every bonus of war.
About my memory, Shassin Mr. Odamiho. Now, you reckon. Nano Aquacasa.
Okay.
And then some no dinner for film.
All right, business or Wahine. Now, my son's with you, what you for
okay.
Now, I didn't check as your palma, business executive for Ken members. A year before I came, boom. Say, we are resolved. Say, you be making sure, say, the next president of Ghana, be a businessman and entrepreneur. I can't want booma, ye bonichi dom. Say, any swadi hunina, a bebem. A business which ya, Dacha Hine, Kwame a compre kwa Agyapong. Maybe will be a Agyapong shano. No man, I'm what ding, pet any shermano. This answer, the Bianecano. By tender, by fire, or man penning the obedi. Business which I'm a for watching down mine, and then I'm in Peswaso, I was so well gone. A year last week, your papa, Kwame a compre kwa Agyapong. Okoma lecture, Central University. A lecture that borders on entrepreneurship, leadership, and business.
Okay.
A idea otaye is answer on one he's an embodiment of entrepreneurship.
Good.
What you see here as business executive for Ken Executive C. Near she in crime made in the businesses how he has succeeded in business and she in crime see and say and he went there to inspire the youth about the need for them to embrace entrepreneurship.
Okay.
It's answer our major problem for the youth is unemployment. As I've said in times past, the government sector, it's already choked. Are buying into me employing into the mainstream. So the only way out now for the youth is entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Into a corporate realm, the key principles and as a qualities I was a baby biara, it possesses and son of entrepreneur. he talked about entrepreneurship, leadership, and businesses. A kwambi business uncle for MSc 3 no. Or chimo. See a entrepreneur, what does it mean? The businessman, a chasing, the leader, overlapping, but there's a slight difference.
Okay.
What chimo say, the entrepreneur is somebody who identifies an opportunity, who innovates, and then exploits the opportunity for a reward. Oh, and the entrepreneur, will be a idea anyone or create. So what you say by taking a risk, now the reward no, a profit.
Sure.
So what you say, into no, your papa can or your entrepreneur. It's an say any steel factory or establish any hope, but he is causing it to come into being.
Yeah.
To no sano or entrepreneur. And the case of businessman will be basically who engages in a commercial activity with the sole aim of making profit. And the businessman, a bit of business is already established and I only invest into Sika.
Obi ton cement ma coffee be meso ton.
Only businessman. A year na nka bia was set up a cement factory.
You are an entrepreneur. Yeah.
What you say? And as you can say leader as well. A leader is somebody who inspires, who motivates people and influences them to accomplish a specific goal.
Okay.
So those are the few differences. And you know, overlap it. Your papa can the money dance when they say, or you're entrepreneur, or sounds you a businessman, or sounds you a leader. Into a debufwa. Why I say, Abeno, you enter who be biara, entraining. And you know,
Baby Udeka, Coco.
And you know, with entrepreneurship on or Trim say there are two main schools of thought with entrepreneurship. There are some who believe that entrepreneurs they are God sent. What you say, entrepreneurs are born. Or more, they will warm. Do much idea. I want to nyamina dema into no to become an entrepreneur. And there's a second school of thought which believes that entrepreneurs they are made.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
That is the school and that is the thought I will not subscribe to. And that's what I also believe in. So you don't need to be born an entrepreneur, but you can learn the art of becoming an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So what you say? What in the example? So no nani mami a multi-millionaire and as an entrepreneur. But when we share into a children say to become an entrepreneur, no, there are certain key qualities that also possess.
Okay.
So if you're not born an entrepreneur, you can learn the art. Okay. One, also a visionary.
Okay.
So to me, so in your vision, say, in the next 2 to 5 years, I will establish my own businesses. I will generate my own income. I will make my own money. So you should have that spirit where you can look into the future, set goals, short term, long term. This is what I want to do. And if you are not born an entrepreneur, the first art you must learn is so in your vision, in what you intend to achieve in future. Only number one. Also, secondly, he talked about honesty. This is what I'm working there. The best, as I keep saying, the best selling proposition, no cracker. Among all his attributes that I keep saying, say, idea you put me pie and no cracker.
Okay.
We are entrepreneur or say mebuno, I was all kind of crack. You have to be very honest. Your integrity must be top notch. Sebi, ubu bi hobesia, I was say utia. It is one key thing that distinguishes true entrepreneurs from followers. Say, ubu this Ghana for yes, is all person onyonko interpretia bonebesia.
No huni subai.
Yes, I know the bobesia no.
No. It's also for boy. No, so
intino. What I say integrity and I say honesty is one key quality. I was so very be about entrepreneurship no. I so possess. Sebe unya supply bi no odi ade free. We are fanade command. Last time one of his lectures no can say now odi Chinese navy about $5 million. And he was worried. Unya obi e Ghana ha ekoni Chinese e ka say oh for Ken there don't worry obetia. So that alone, integrity is a good role. Ubi biara, our person entrepreneur biana. I will say unyebi. So one cannot cry. Your dream of becoming an entrepreneur, it will be cut short. And I was also saying, maybe when they say one other quality also be biara. A person will learn to be an entrepreneur. You must be courageous. I was saying, could do yes, I could do the cocoa power. Also, you could do in taking a risk. You should be prepared to take a calculated, a calculated risk.
Okay.
Yes, I listen say, what say that's about
it just not
what you say no or my crasso.
Okay.
You must take a calculated risk.
Okay.
Say you find 100,000 cities. Now the quick business and at least you can leave about 40% be in case of any eventuality. And you should be able to take a risk. Yet one say, "Will be a person entrepreneur biano." Yes, so to me, then you take a risk. Emma was say, "Yes, also manage your time ye because Ghanaian culture no, your time management skills are very, very, very bad. To be an entrepreneur no, I was say, what's your time now? So I said, "What me this so? What this and a motor also to you say a motor to is chew a motor and what and we should also be focused. Focus when." I was saying, focus. Vision now. I was saying, put me direct all your activities
towards change. The whole year now, when this is
particular vision.
All right.
And also, in Twitter said we should also cultivate the habit of savings. Almost said the in yes, Canadian in our Koreans, no. And my seven, sir.
Madam for be saying for can one uchi and then chika we additional was uchi ni na obi car no uchi
no be a hundred is already not behind that.
But say in crying said we should cultivate the habit of savings.
Okay.
Who saving kakra now or also discouraging from loans from the bank. No because already nankasa so ye individual now ko pebe se ko ye mfam poma. Banks, commercial banks, they loan only to the multinationals. Now, a interest rate that's no. A 30 to 35%. Ultimately, it is starting. Let's say it's saving kakran. Now, a bond now you channel into other ventures. And now, the most person that they come and say, aside all the skills, from experience, I think we should also have good marketing skills.
That is the key.
Yes, as a would-be entrepreneur, you must have very good customer relationship with your customers. I keep saying that the customer is even more important than your CEO.
Yeah, it's true.
Because it is the customer that brings in the money that we here to run the businesses. So we should learn how to treat our customers very, 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 very well. Me, for instance, I belong to the School of Thought. Who I consider customer relations to be superior to even the quality of your goods. How are you treating me or no impacting me more than the quality of the good that you sell yourself? Me Shadrach, they be a program here attack or you watch and yes, watching your people, but ni panel or watching a point of the so what a man who said I didn't know as also Bomana. Yes,
so yeah,
from my own experience, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you must learn the skill of relating very well with your customers.
Yeah.
A satisfied customer, he stands the chance of bringing in a lot of referrals. Yeah. Customer back on say, "Oja, obetinya say business So to the end of time."
Okay.
And also say you have to be a fast learner. Yes, to be an entrepreneur, you have to be a fast learner. I was say you should be able to think on your feet. Also, you're smart. What you say?
You're reluctant.
Because you're reluctant. Yeah. You must learn on the job. You must be a fast learner. There are people who have made it in entrepreneurship. You can learn from them.
Okay.
What you say? That understand. I was also saying challenges are efficiency. As entrepreneurs, one is our culture. The Ghanaian culture, the attitude towards work. Very understand to 2 years. So we start which will limit the number of family members. You don't share. Yes, because so we be in ya. We should have a patrol. Into what say we are babu now starting business.